is Paulo D. Cibalino from BP21. Today I'm going to discuss about planning a test and construction of TOS. So what is TOS? Table of specifications is a plan prepared by a classroom teacher as a basis for test construction, especially a periodic test. It's a two-way chart which describes topics to be covered by a test and the number for items or points which will be associated with each topic. Step 1. Determine the coverage of your exam. Step 2. Determine your testing objectives for each topic area. Step 3. Determine the duration for each content area. Step 4. Determine a test types for each objective. What is test construction? The set of activities involved in developing and evaluating a test of some psychological function. In clinical neuropsychology, the construct of interest is generally a cognitive function, although certain classes of behavior, executive function, may also be construct of interest test. A TOS is a chart that shows the topics that will be covered on a test. Knowledge, remembering facts, terms, definition, and concepts. Comprehension, understanding the meaning of material, explain, interpret, summarize, give example, translate. Application, selecting a concept or skill. Energy is to solve a problem, compute, solve, apply, modify, construct. Analysis, breaking material down into each parts of explaining the hierarchical relations. Synthesis, producing something original after having broken the material down into its component parts. Evaluation, making a judgment based upon a pre-established set of criteria. The important steps in planning for a test are: ensure that the assessment has content validity. Ensure the same emphasis on content during instruction is mirrored in assessment. Ensures alignment of test items with objectives. Ensures that the content is not overlooked or underemphasized. Guidelines in writing test items. Avoid wording that is ambiguous and confusing. Use appropriate vocabulary and sentence structure. Keep questions short to the point. Write items that have one correct answer. Do not provide clues to the answer. Framework of TOS. A plan teachers decide the subject matter in which to test. A test map that guides teacher. A table specification consists of a two-way chart or grid. The column of the chart lists of the objectives. The rows like the key concepts or content the test is to measure. Purpose of TOS. To ensure that there exists correspondence between the learning objectives for the students and the content of the course. To ensure the proper organization of assessment procedures that best represent the material covered in teaching learning process. Constructing supply type or instructed response type. Completion type, an item structure which defines the question or problem, and a response which defines what is to be provided or instructed by the learner. Guidelines in the construction of completion items. There should be one correct response to complete a statement. The blanks should be placed at the end or towards the end of the incomplete statement. Avoid providing unintended clues to the correct answer. Short answer items. are constructed as direct answer to questions. Constructing non-objective subject type. Essay type are lessons structured to allow the students to organize freely their response using their own writing style to answer the question. Types of essay items. Restricted response type. Extended response type. Constructing essay questions are given by Miller, Lim, and Brewer. Keep the use of essay questions to those learning outcomes that cannot be measured satisfactorily by objective items. Construct questions that will call forth the skill specified in the learner's standards. Phrase the question so that the student's task is clearly defined. Approximate time limit for each question. Avoid the use of optional. Prepare an outline of the expected answer in advance. Use the scoring rubric that is most up to date. Decide how to handle factors that are irrelevant to the learning outcomes being measured. Evaluate all responses to one question before going on to the next one. When possible, evaluate the answer without looking at the student's name. If especially important decisions are to base on the result, obtain two or more independent ratings. Constructing selected response type. 3 subtypes. Alternate form of binary choice provides only 2 options. Multiple choice types offer 3 to 5 options or solution to a problem, and matching type gives a set of problems or premises and a set of options which will be appropriately paired. Binary choice alternate form. Multiple choice items. Matching items. Guidelines in constructing matching items. Keep the list of premises and the list of options homogeneous or belonging to category. Keep the premises always in the first column and the option is the second column. Keep the list in the 2 columns unequal in number. Test question always describe the basis for matching. Keep the number of premises not more than 8 as shown as the 2 sample items. Ambiguous list should be avoided.